Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. We'd like to welcome our good friend Mike Kelly, the Assistant Vice President of Military Advocacy at USAA, and AJ Orr, Army veteran and founder and CEO of Simple Plan IT. Welcome, gentlemen. It's so good to see you this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Well, to get started, there is a new Veterans Business Startup contest called From Service to Startup. Mike, you want to get into that? Tell us what that is and how it works.
Love to, thanks. For those of your viewers and listeners who may not be familiar with USAA, we were founded by a group of Army officers in 1922 in San Antonio, and they came together to solve a problem, insuring one another when they couldn't be insured by any existing company because of the level of risk that they did day in and day out. So USAA has continued to innovate over the past 100 years so we can be there in service to the military community. Now, going into 2022, we're celebrating our 100th anniversary. We're very excited about that. So we've partnered with Bunker Labs to develop this pitch contest that you mentioned. And it's going to be a 6-city contest. And we're going to look for, to find and fund that next generation of entrepreneur who can carry on that spirit of service-minded innovation that USAA's founders started in 1922.
Wow, that is impressive, and I know we're looking at some footage here too. Why Service to Startup, the contest? It was created. How can it benefit the military and the veterans? Because is it more difficult for veterans when they leave the service to start a business if they have an idea? Because you hear about hire veterans, and you would think that's a no-brainer. Of course you're going to hire veterans. It really does benefit them if they have this great startup idea.
Absolutely. And that's really where Bunker Labs comes in. So Bunker Labs is a national nonprofit that's headquartered in Chicago that specializes in helping veteran and veteran spouses who want to be entrepreneurs, or for those who have an idea but don't know what to do with it. So they take you from ideation to business launch to growth, and then from growth to scale. And so when it comes to building a business and starting something up, Bunker Labs is there to help you with connection with resources, connection with education and tooling that you need so that you can be as successful as possible.
Now, my big question, I feel like, can you just come with an idea if you are a veteran, or do you have to have kind of a plan in play? What are the stipulations if they're going forward and want to participate in the contest?
So with this, it's one of those things, if you've got a good idea, then get together with your people and prepare a pitch. So it doesn't have to be a startup, and at the same time, it doesn't have to be an existing business. If you're an existing business and your annual revenue is less than $1 million, then you fit into this program.
I was also curious about that, because I might have a great idea, but let's say I've never started a business before. Sure. Do you have people there to help and guide and be like, I've got a great pitch, you like it, then how do I get it off the ground? Like, that seems like be the most difficult next step.
Exactly, yeah.
Absolutely, and that's where Bunker Labs comes in to help. So everybody that's selected to actually participate in the pitch competition actually gets 2 hours of coaching and prepping with a professional speaker and pitch presenter.
That's insane. That's awesome.
That's really cool.
I think a lot of people are nervous about starting a business for that reason alone.
And probably just pitching one in general. Not only I feel like it's almost like I'm thinking of the show Shark Tank, and you're getting on, and you have this idea, and you have to have, I mean, it's nerve-wracking, but having this plan in play is just amazing, yeah.
Also, Mike, it's so true, because I picture them coming in and pitching it to you, and they're like, all right, we'll give you $1,000. Here we go. Mike, is it also a good, exciting. That would be a very exciting TV show. I'm pitching it right now, the new TV show with the military. Is it important to have those connections? You think about business and networking. It's got to be a huge networking tool also to have the fellow military and veterans and their spouses all connected to help each other out once you do have the business.
Absolutely, and that's where Bunker Labs brings their expertise, from networking to incubators, to help them figure out how to raise capital. And that's the exciting thing about this pitch contest, is that the grand prize is $100,000. And then individuals will be able to win $10,000 at each of the cities where we're launching this. So we're going to be in Los Angeles, Austin, Texas, Chicago, Washington, D.C., Seattle, Charlotte, and then we're going to have the final pitch contest in San Antonio in November of 2022.
Okay, so not to November 2022. So people have time to really perfect their business, pitch. Mm-hmm. So they pitch it correctly at one of those cities that you mentioned?
Absolutely, and they can get more information just by going to bunkerlabs.org/USAA-pitch. and it has information on the locations, and we can actually start, people can start submitting their applications now.
Guys, that's a great idea.
And you don't have to be from those cities, right? You just have to go to the city and pitch it there. You can be from all around the country.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. So it's open to military family members, spouses, widows, widowers, children of active duty, retired, and separated veterans. So we're casting a pretty wide net here, because really what we want to do is inspire people to go out there and create things that are going to benefit the military community.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. This is a great idea. I also think next November you should record it for a TV show pilot, because it's such a great idea. And if you're going to get Americans involved with helping veterans, that's one way to do it, is to hear all these stories, because it's about the stories. And I bet these veterans have amazing stories, how they came up with this business idea. We thank you for your time. The website was on our screen, and we hope you get lots of applicants. And we'd love to have you back next year to see who won.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that'd be great to feature that.
Awesome. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. You have a great day.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Oh, thank you so much.